Channel 4 on Wednesday night, we had the second series of Damned, the social worker sitcom starring and written by Joe Brand, who co-writes with Morwenna Banks and Will Smith. No, not that one, the one from the thick of it. And Alan Davis stars, and Kevin Eldon, Izzy Suti, Tamwa from EastEnders. Basically, they play social workers, and it's sort of almost like a fly on the wall, like watching their day-to-day almost, really. Like Alan Davis's character, Al, had got like a tip off that there was this Eastern European sex worker having clients in her house while her kids were there, and they also introduced a new sort of social work student who was going to be shadowing one of them. Joe Brand's husband, played by Nick Hancock, oddly had moved back in and was using her car as an Uber. There was all these little stories here and there. Well, how far did you get on the last series? Because I remember watching every episode of the first series of Damned, but sort of didn't really remember much outside like the first couple of eps.
I feel like I got as far as 3, maybe, or I don't know why I stopped. I enjoy it when it's on. I mean, I don't like it as much as, say, Joe Brand's other sitcom, Getting On, which I think was a work of art. But I kind of immediately forget about it. As soon as it's done, I'm like, oh, yeah, that was good.
Did you like this, or what did you think of the episode?
Yeah, it was a... It's weird. I don't really have any opinions on it. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it. And I liked the sort of story there, but there wasn't a lot going on.
What I would say is it almost feels like, because this is on like a main channel, like Channel 4, rather than Getting On that was on BBC 4, that there has to be a certain like joke quotient. So, you know, you've got Izzy Sutty who's doing all these jokes, and Joe Brand and Alan Davis sort of bickering back and forth, and Tamwa playing like the office stick in the mud. And because the actual social work story, when you got into it, was very interesting. You know, you saw this woman, you know, they had the whole thing where the mistaken identity, where she thought Al was like a client, and she got the kids taken off her at the end, and it was all very well made, and like you could see the influences of Joe Brand, but it almost feels like they're putting in too many jokes.
It feels like it loses the pathos.
Yes.
It always looks like it's going to go down that road, and like it has something important and, you know, noteworthy to say, and then all of a sudden it doesn't.
There's dark bits, there's sort of human bits, and there's humour, but there's not dark humour. They're sort of independent of one another. That's how I feel.
I feel exactly like that.
Yeah.
I wish I had another point of view. I honestly don't. I enjoy it. It passes the time. I keep expecting it to be moving and say something about the world we're living in. And
which
it almost starts.
Yeah.
It almost starts to, and then lets itself not, for some reason. And I don't know why. Because Channel 4 are very good normally at doing those social comedic drama thing. They're usually quite good at having a point to make. And
yeah, I might keep watching this, because I think it's one where you like everyone involved in it, and it's one you want to do well, because you like everyone, and because you've seen Getting On and Going Forward, and you know you like Alan Davis and Kevin Eldon and people like that.
But my issue with it, and I don't have this very often, we just talked about John Sim and Adrian Lester, but at no point was I watching Trauma going, oh, it's John Sim, and oh, Adrian Lester's turned up now. Yeah. But on this, I'm sort of going, oh, that's Joe Brand. Oh, Kevin Eldon. Oh, Nick Hancock's in it now. Oh, hang on, that's Alan Davis. You know, and
I think you think that because, you know, they are essentially playing themselves. You know, Alan Davis, Joe Brand, you know, they don't seem to be anything different than if you were watching them on an episode of QI.
It's one of those rare ones where I don't actually know why I feel the way I do about it, but I just know that I just want a little bit more from it. That it's almost like it does stop itself, and I don't know why it would.